Yard to actually fend anything off again, as usual. Valder's going to be playing that inner bomb side, but here's something completely new. The aggression coming out from north and the push around towards Ivy. Cadian is going to be completely isolated, and meanwhile, Cirque's been able to find Gade as he's moved out by Olaf. AZ is able to find one return before he gets stopped in his tracks by Fugly. That leaves Valde on the rotation over from the inner bomb site. Here, I think North are getting to the point where they're getting better and better at closing out games, even if they are struggling. I think Kirby's going to do the rotation flanker around from Ivy here. He's going to find Fugly potentially, or maybe Daps, as the execute comes in towards Yard. That's the bomb actually on the back of Daps, so pretty big get for Kirby here. That could throw things out of control here for Nrg. They need to pretty much give up on their entire Yard take here. He's going to be able to find the answer, but that's about a lot of time for the rest of the North squad to actually make rotations out into Yard.
Just under 20 seconds left as well, about 15 as this bomb now looks to charge on in. And North looking good. If they just deny this bomb reaching the bomb site, then this is going to be their round. 10 seconds and Cadian dropping another. Fugly desperately trying to punch in the numbers, and AZ goes for the knife. Fugly finds two back in return, and now it is just Gade and Valde. Breeze, he's trying to clutch this out, and he's going to find the first and the second as well. So he holds his own by the skin of his teeth.
Might be hoping to hold any sort of rotations from the inner bomb site here as the rest of the team is moving out towards the Yard.
Yeah, going to be that first point of contact is good for one, but Breezy looking to try and continue this good start for Nrg. You lose Daps on his lonesome inside of that inner bomb site, but the bomb now looking to go down. AZ knocking on the door, but it's Cadian who open up and extend that man advantage back in favor of Nrg. Breezy. Fantastic stuff from him in the previous round, a clutch out in the 1v2. Zone, but no, he's going to miss the spray, and then there's Cadian chiming in with one more. Going to land a wallbang, flash them through into CT, and they're going to get by unnoticed. Kirby does hear the footsteps, they know what's up, and Cadian now a monstrous responsibility here to try and lock down CT, and Cadian looking to try and rise to the occasion. He's found himself too. There's still a third man back in CT spawn, and that is Breezy, but the bomb dropped, and now the pressure on. Ethan has to charge on in to try and retrieve it. Does discover Valde lurking up in the shadows. Clock and Nrg desperate to punch in the numbers and get this bomb down. Ethan, AK going to land at his feet. That's heaven sent, as now he's in with a real chance. It's easy up on the train to combine with Gade and shut him down. But someone up there looking out for Ethan. They shoot the AK across to him. Sadly though, not even act of God there. Fast play down here towards the inner bomb site. Valde gonna do a great job of holding this down, and then Kirby here to help him out along with Gade. This has been a slaughter for Nrg. They try and speed things up. They try. Now it just remains to be seen if Daps stays alive, and at this point players hunting him down. This could be very, very bad. He could go down after the time. Alive right now, he is going to fall, and that is disaster for Nrg.
An angle, but that's a pretty narrow one to try to get a shot in. This is the first one. It's the second follow-up though, but not before two of his teammates have gone down.
He's in the firing line now. Rotation here from Gade, but he doesn't last long, and now it is just Cadian in this bomb train. Players hounding him from all sides, and Breezy's the man to pick it up. Valde left in a 1v3, but as we've seen time and time again, he can be so cold and calm in this clutch. Edging forward, Breezy able to home in on the angle, and Nrg will be picking up a fourth.
Maybe looking to change the tune a little bit. Trying to push aggressively, just a little bit of the Fugly. Instead, it's going to be Ethan with the forward move. Oh, doesn't see it actually because of the Molotov smoke, but finally going to be able to get the trade in at least. Cadian, though, chimes in with one, and finally Cirque is getting to action in with that op. 3v2 favoring
Playing
Nrg.
this anchor position. And now, as they creep on in, Valde going to hear these footsteps. Plays it close on the bomb train. Does get spotted out. Still finds Cirque. There's only 10 seconds left. And Valde's found the double. The bomb goes down, and Daps left in a 1v2 that never should have been. Timer now working against North, but Valde's already here. Daps going to do damage, but Val punished. He's been looking good and getting off to a good start. This time, they try and go toe-to-toe with him. Kievy's on the other side of the smoke, and Cadian, a couple of missed shots. Not going to be too forgiving as Daps picks up that kill now. Kiev pushing on in to try and trade, and him and Valde, they will do so. They've entirely quelled this offensive out through Ivy. Sitting in pop. As the cross, as the players go running into the waiting guns of North. Cirque 1v4 with an AWP in hand, and he's going to get forced. Nrg only finding one man in the form of Katie, and regardless, that AWP going to get picked up, I think. But yeah, it does feel like maybe it could be a bit of a blunder. I mean, they're up against the eco anyway here from Nrg. There we go, Katie and chiming with an opener. Valde going to go and tag down Daps. And now this push coming on in toward B. The bomb held back at ramp. Valde not entirely aware that Breezy's here, but he will be able to pick him up just in the nick of time. Fugly managing one with the AWP, but not going to be even too many opportunities to get myself done, you'd imagine. Okay, maybe he will. They offer themselves up to Fugly once again, so we're into a 2-on-2. Gade's closing the gap, trying to close the distance here inside of the bomb site. Does double down with Kiev. Fugly, though, not usually an AWP. He's certainly showing up in spades right now. We're going to get pressured, and Kiev off the ladder. Surfs around, and like a speed demon, does go ahead. And
sides. Now they've managed to muster up a pretty decent CT side at that early on in the first half.
Yeah, there's still a few more rounds left to play for as we approach the latter stages of this first half. Gade going to try his hand at aggression over here in toward main. And ooh, Daps just going to go ahead and put his shoulder out in the open. That's all it takes for Gade. Running that clock down. Plenty of utility left on the rest of the squad. Flash on through. Cirque is going to be quick on the trigger to delete Kirby. These rotations still to come in from Valde and AZ mean that Cadian and Gade have to try and hold the fort, have to try and hold this defensive line, and Gade's going to get toppled. Ethan leading the charge, the spearhead to this offensive from Nrg. We're just 9 seconds after bomb now going to be going down. Coming into this significant man disadvantage, that's going to get pulled even further ahead.
Need to kind of right their wrongs so far in this T side. Let's keep in mind they did manage to win the pistol round. So as you can tell, Gade has pretty much been playing from this position the entirety of the game. And ooh, Kirby, basically giving up 2 of his teammates and then follows that up with dying himself. That's not how you want to play that Ivy position out. Not even Gade is going to be able to win out his duel with Ethan. And I was about to commend North on how they were playing that on T main area. Usually see them using 2 of their Molotovs early on to clear out the entirety of the left side of the area. So that first shot, which allows Breezy to get openings. Eventually that ends up with him getting a 4K. And this time around, it's able to kind of toy with Gambit in that sense. I'd like to look to do the same versus Nrg here as well. Valde going to start off where he left the first half. That's a frag onto Zerk and an equal trade as they've made it their way onto that inner bomb site. Bomb's going to go down as well as Ethan finds Kirby. Cadian being able to chime in as well. Took a lot of early damage there. Still one of the 2 survivors remaining on the side of North. There is a defuse kit. There's a smoke down as well, so no Molotov shenanigans about to happen. And well, as they spend their time trying to figure out whether or not they want to peek, falls back. Doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Instead, it's going to let Cirque come into the thick of things. That's bomb dropped as well.
Cirque and even then pivots back round just to tag up AZ, trying to deny the bomb plant. That was Ethan, but it doesn't quite pan out. And now Breezy and Daps 2v2. Cadian just timing to spot out Daps as they do find Breezy in hand as well. Anything but ideal. Doesn't have a kit, so he's going to tap on the bomb. Forces the peek on in from Cadian, and the clash of the brain.
Doing leg damage. Down he goes. And speaking of players falling, Valde and Kirby went on pretty quickly there. Breezy follows that up with another Deagle headshot. He's definitely making his mark on this game.
Retrieved an AK to try and work with. Close to taking away from North at such a critical moment, but Cadian, despite being on 18 HP, as North continue to soldier on ahead on their T side.
It's not going swimmingly for North, but I mean, they're able to work out of these awkward situations. There you see, ooh, gun tip from Cirque. It's going to show, and well, if things weren't bad already, it just got that much worse. And not going to be able to find the follow-up on Breezy, so that leaves still Nrg with a pretty decent chance of holding these positions on the inner bomb side, and they do so well. Fugly and Daps combined for at least 2. Cadian's still alive, but tagged heavily down. Daps on the bomb site. Ethan making his rotation. That's bomb down as well. It's a minor comfort. There we go. Molotov and a shot through the wall. It's going to combine to take down Katie, but no more two-man setups on this inner bomb.
Just going to miss that timing, and now as a result, the bomb goes down inside the B. Charging on through the smoke, it's going to be Kiev. Now the trade is there. Valde answering back with his lion's share of aggression as well. Fugly starts to head through. That flash is going to miss its mark a bit, but Valde and Fugly, they trade places. It's not Freaky Friday, though. Instead, it's going to be Gade left in a 1v4, and they turn their attention back around over here to Popdog, and they're going to try and make this happen. Cadian leading the charge along with Kiobi. The smoke's raining on in, and then there's Cirque. That AWP going to go ahead and lay it down the pane. Ethan waiting up close, and Cirque finds the double. Ethan there to double up as well. It's Gade, 1v4, just not happening for him.
Stabbed in the back by one of his teammates as they run out of spawn, and he's down to 39. Well, there's more people getting slaughtered here as well. Ethan just makes quick work of whatever the plan from North. What Breezy is in, and then he's got a potential trade here though. So Valde does win out the duel. Shifts focus of Breezy here. Already able to spot him out in Cirque. As Breezy's back from Popdog, so Kid.
One thing in the world, but NRG, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures here in the closing few rounds of this first game, and it's a quick double from Ethan to kickstart this from NRG. Valde answers back, and Cadian now going to be chiming in with one of his own, but it's Fugly in the back line trying to make all the difference in the world. Spotted him out. He's going to take the fight and does win that initial engagement.
A bit indecisive as to where he wants to rotate. Tries to move towards inner. Oh, that timing is not nice to him, and instead it's going to be a smoke diffuse attempt. Does bait out Valde. What do you do now, though, Adapts? Don't have a diffuse kit to your name. Smoke is about to fade as well here. Actually, it did pick up the diffuse kit.
He's not there in time. AC takes a little too long finding his footing, and that's going to be Daps clutching this out in the 1v2.
It's going to be what potentially takes them to OT.
Breezy hiding in the smoke, toying with North. He's going to go through, and he's in the back line, tearing them apart, and it's just going to be AZ left. 1v5 required, and it's not happening. Breezy at the very end going to be digging deep. I think that's 30 kills for him in total as he finishes off trade at 16 to 14 in favor of NRG.